What are some of the cool ways that you are seeing frontline leaders leverage this to kind of work with the team and not just help to close deals, but maybe develop people, etc.?
Everything that I mentioned can be really valuable for a frontline or second line leader. You're increasingly able to personalize ChatGPT. Where I have seen leaders take this to the next level is how they also understand your team. For example, I have my team do user guides. So with every member of my team, whether they're a frontline leader or whether they're an IC, we understand how they like to work. We understand their working hours, what their preferences are, their communication styles. You can put as much of in that as you want, whether this is in a GPT and so on. Suddenly you sort of have a version of that individual through which you can now ask, ChatGPT to support communication to them. You can ask it for gut check it within the sort of coaching that you're providing. And as long as you are continually feeding it, the feedback that you're giving, the conversations that you're having, the stellar performance that you're seeing, or the areas of growth and coaching that you want to provide, you now suddenly have this running list that is valuable in the day-to-day conversations that you have. You can consult it for one-on-ones, but suddenly it's mid-year time for check-ins and reviews, or you're doing annual performance reviews, and you have this rich history and context of your relationship that not only understands the work that you've done up to this point, but they understand that individual that you're responsible for.
Where do you think we're headed? How about over the next 6 months that you think that people are going to be doing around Gen AI, or what's going to be possible in the next 6 to 12 months?
What I will say is we're seeing some suggestions of it already, and